Why, hello there, everyone. As you might be able to hear, I have been sick and my voice is a bit the way it is. And also, furthermore, as I am bored and as my video audio recording software has decided to make some changes without me noticing, I need a means to test out if it's working properly, as I had to manually readjust my preferred settings. So, with a confluence of all these events, shall we say, and the fact that I am now obsessed with a newly released video game titled Beastieball, I have decided this might be the perfect chance to kill two gullets with one stone. That's a Beastieball joke for you Beastieball aficionados. And do one of those fangled tier lists that were popular at some point and maybe still are popular. A tier list specifically about the beasties in Beastieball. My personal preference based on designs alone. And let me tell you, Beastieball, the video game, has some primo quality designs for its monsters. It is now sitting atop of a considerably tall mountain as my favorite creature collector RPG. For many reasons, and if you want to hear those reasons, well, I wrote about them on Blue Sky. So you should follow me there. But for the sake of this video, let's do a tier list about all the beasties that are currently, at this point in time, available in the game. And that might change in the future. More beasties might be added. The game is technically early access as we speak, but that will not stop me from doing this. Somebody stop me, please. Also, I might not even remember everyone's names, every beastie's name in this tier list. So when that happens, apologies. I'll chuck it up at me being sick as an excuse, alright? Alright, so let's begin. First off, we have this cute little spider clown thing. It is very cute, it is adorable, it is very precious. It's an A. Notice that there are no D or anything below C because all of these designs are very good and the worst they can be is a C, which is still a passable grade. Yes, I am very biased. Also, this was the default making of the tier list, and it just so happened to be accurate to my experience. Anyway, this is Spreko. Spreko is S+. Look at them. That's a cute little lizard gremlin. So cute. I love them. They were given to me at the start of the game along with one of the free starters because the gimmick of volleyball and monsters in this game, hence why it is Beastieball, requires two characters to play at any given time. So this was one of the two starters, technically. And this little creature has an entire evolutionary line, and let me tell you, they're all S+ in my book. Well, most of them. Speaking of which, this is one of the evolutions, Spreko being the Eevee equivalent for this game, and this is... let's look at it. It is a bit of a fungus. The evolutions in this game for the Spreko line happen when you have a Spreko that can interact with specific kind of fungi spores across the world, which you discover organically as you explore and advance the plot. Anyway, one such evolution is this adorable sort of poisonous, vaguely poisonous, slim little lizard, little gecko that's wearing what appears to be a transparent mushroom as a hat. It's so good. Look at it. Next we have this one. This is another evolution of the Spreko, and personally it is one of the least favorite. It's still an S tier monster, as you can see. The fungi mushroom motif is reoccurring with all of these evolutions, as you can see. This one is a bit of a parasol hat, but this one is more of a, I would say, a winter style hat. Colors, the color palette, the shape of the tail. The tail here is dripping venom, so you know this is a good monster. Next we have one of the starters here. I believe this one is called Kitchit, which is to say it's a pun on kick it. If I'm wrong, don't bother correct me. This is an A, a solid A, which is fair for a starter. It's a little bird wearing football shorts, hunched over, waiting for a pass, waiting to receive a ball. A very sporty little bird. Little kiwi bird, I would say. Very cute. You will hear me say cute a lot today. This is his first evolution, which I would also say it's an A. It's an edgier, cooler guy. This is the bird when it's a child. This is the bird when it's going through puberty, and it's not a face, Mom. I like it. I like that it's wearing this little poncho here as if they were some sort of Clint Eastwood wannabe. Good choices all around. Now, next we have a bit of a controversy here, because the next one is also a starter, but I think of all the starters, it has the least impressive or interesting design. I passed it over because I thought this design was not interesting at all. Just a normal, cute ball of a character, really. So this is a C to me. This is the lowest I can give it. It's still marketable as a plushie, but not so much as a character I would be interested in playing. But the same cannot be said about its first evolution, Hopsong. Yes, I remember the name. Hopsong is a S+, and perhaps the best design beastie in the entire game, in my opinion. Its entire motif is being a ballerina, and it is reflected in the way it is animated throughout the game. And the design alone is absolutely adorable and to die for, but you haven't lived, fully led a life up until you saw this little creature on screen moving about, doing a little curtsy and winking at the audience, and sometimes posing as a ballerina as they receive or launch the ball. And when they walk around, they do not walk, they jump and skip. I love this gay little frog so much you cannot even begin to imagine. This is what happens when they're making the frogs gay, but actually it is good. Hopsong, so good. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Next we have another S tier. One of the starters. It's Bandycraft, or I forget. I call them Hender, anyway. That's the name I gave them. And it is inspired by a bandicoot, as the puns of its names would suggest. It is a sporty bandicoot with big claws, a cute gremlin design, and what appears to be glasses, but those are actually their eyes. This was my choice originally for a starter in the game. That, and of course Spreko, which is foisted upon you, regardless of what you choose. Next up we have the first evolution of this little guy. And it's this one, which is basically the same, but slightly taller, slightly leaner, the ears are longer, and the glasses now are sporty glasses. It's all up from here in terms of the quality of these designs, if you ask me. Now, what we have here is this spiky little ancient bug type, which it's fine. It doesn't set the world on fire to me. I like little guys, but you will notice that in my bias I like the little guys when they are more humanoid, more anthropomorphic, more like proper cartoon characters. Hence my S+ specifications. Little guys like this are fine, but they don't set my world on fire, so they are passable to me at best. Now, its first evolution is more of a transitory one, which is this one. And I like that it is not cute at all. I like that there is a sort of nasty, cursed little edge to it. I say it's a B. This is the base, but something is coming out of its head, and it appears to be a mouth with a tongue. This is some body horror, and I'm for it. The final evolution of this lineup is this creature called Plumask. I remember the name. This is an A. Plumask. It is some kind of bug-like anthropomorphic bug creature with fluff and antenna, and it's wearing half a mask, which appears to be a theater mask. The kind of mask that tells you about the dichotomy, drama and comedy. This appears to be half a comedy mask, a very theatrical, thespian kind of creature. Interesting theming and all that. Now, we have a bunch of little guys. This is a mouse creature, and normally this will be a C, but I put it at B because then I discovered by looking at it that these weird little eyes it has on its head are actually its mousy ears that are drooped over its face. And when it gets hit by a ball and eliminated, it reveals its face, which is that of a cute mouse, and that is adorable. So it's a B. This is the evolution. The evolution, I think it's worse. I mean, it's less interesting. The game has been revealed, so to speak, so you know what the deal is. So now the ears are just slightly above its eyes, no longer masking its face. Less shy means less cute in my book, so here we go. Now, this is one of the bird ones, and it's a C. It's not a very interesting or rich bird design. Very basic, very normal bird-looking character. Now, its evolution, on the other hand, there it is. This is an A, yes. It is some sort of a peacock, some other kind of birds mixed in to make for a ravishing cutie. When it enters the field, you can tell this is a important person, so to speak. There is a nobility to its design that comes from admiration of some of the inherent intrinsic beauty of some bird species. So it's an A. Ah, this is a puppy deer. A deer puppy. S. What else is there to be said? This is the adult version of that, which is also an S. Both are good for similar yet different reasons. Both are just the other, but either older or younger. Lovely. Oh, by the way, they are dog deers. They howl when they interact with the ball, so you know it's good. Next we have this little gremlin. I like him. I like them. This little gremlin here. Look at them. The smug expression. It doesn't have arms. It only has legs. It has this little wad of hair atop its head. So cute. So, you cannot trust this face. This is a face you cannot trust. This is that diabolical child that's planning an evil prank on you on Hallows Eve. The energy is immaculate. This is a dragonfly that's made of glass. See. This one is a creature that's yet to come out of its egg. And it's fine, but this is the final product. This is the creature, what it looks like when it's out of its egg. It's some sort of platypus monster with many edges. See. Actually, you know what? This is my least favorite design in the entire game. You know what? I said that there were not going to be D tier lists, but I think there has to be one just for this creature. I don't like it at all. Let's see. Yes, other row below. Can you? Yes. Let's put it here. This platypus thing with sharp edges and Eva colors. Now that I pointed that out, you cannot unsee it. It's just ugly to me. But you know what's not ugly? You know what's S+? Little tiger. Hold on. There we go. Little tiger mouse creature. This is one of the heaviest hitters for me personally. I have grown affectionate to it the more I played the game. It wasn't that good at first. It went down so easily, but eventually it evolved into this. Once again, a very contiguous evolution, a very consistent evolution. This is the adult version of that. It's on 2 legs. It skipped all the leg days by the looks of it, but it has the paws, the beans. Beans are important, I have come to understand in my life on the internet. And this one has beans for days, and I just love the shape of it, and it's lovable. Just lovable. Next we have this armadillo thing over here. It's a C. Nothing to write home about it. This is the evolution of it, which is a... going crazy. It's a B? Is it a B though? Is it a B or an A? Let's put it at the top of the B roster for now. It's armadillo that has evolved into some kind of wallaby by the looks of it. You know what? That's an A actually. A good design is a good design. Now, this is a fluffy little creature, a fluffy bean that just loves to be around you. It's an A. Look at them. Now, more bugs. This is a small little fluff of some kind of flower residue. You know those... when you blow up a dandelion, it emits those little seeds. They start flying around in the wind. This reminds me of that. I think that's the inspiration. I could be wrong. Or maybe it's just a wad of wool. But regardless, it's a wad of wool with big old eyes. And it's fine. It's cute. This is the evolution, which is also a bee. Now it is more defined as an insect. A very cheery insect. If you like insect Pokemon design, this is definitely one of those, and it's a good one. Now, what we have here appears to be... appears to be one of those leaves that frogs love to sit on. Forgive me if I don't remember the name of those. Also, as an aside, English is my second language, and I still have blanks occasionally. It's a C. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is a little wrestling bug. I put it on B for the wrestling gimmick alone. This is the evolution of the wrestling bug. I think the wrestling gimmick is, well, lost after this, so it's just a rhinoceros beetle. Colored green, nothing special. And I don't particularly care about the final evolution either. It's just that, but with more features. This is some kind of puppy, I think. Puppy flower. A bowl of puppy and flowers, rosebuds on the side of its head. I did not particularly care for this one because it does not have any evolution to speak of, so I just put it aside and never used it. And now we have this little pig gremlin here. I like them. There they are. They are so eager to get nibbling at your foot, I guess. This is the evolution for the little monster. And I like this evolution because basically, and this is spoilers by the way, to evolve this creature into this creature, you have to find a specific spot in the map that has this weird little bug helmets walking around, and you have to give the helmet to it. It puts the helmet on, and boom, it's an evolution. Now there is a symbiotic relationship between the piglet and the parasitic bug atop its head, with the little arms and all, and I love it. It's just the piglet, but it's wearing a helmet that's possessing them. What's not to love? The turtles. The turtle with a gelled up haircut. That's a solid B. Now this is a coarser turtle with the mustache and everything. That's an A. At the very, very least. Yes, I would say it's an A. It's an A, but we will put it before everyone else. There we go. I mean, look at them. A pirate or a coarser turtle. And it has mustache, and the mustache are algae. Brilliant. Next we have... What's this? This is... I'm not sure what this is. This is half of a thing. I cannot recognize it. D. Actually, no. You know what? This is not a quality rip of the image. I cannot even recognize it. Was this even in the game? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to add a row below just for such an occasion. Just for such an occasion. WTH is this. There we go. Whomever makes these tier lists, please fix this. Now, this is Gullet, the bird, one of the bird species of Beasties. It's a pretty normal design. Is a seagull wearing what appears to be a lifesaver as a necklace. It's fine. It's also fine, its evolution, even though it has less personality and it loses its necklace, so to speak. Now we have a butterfly thing, a series of butterfly things all stitched together to look like a flower, and that's where I'll put them. Okay, this is a little mollusk, a little cute little mollusk, adorable little mollusk. It's a mollusk. If you like mollusks, this is like cartoon mollusks. It's fine. It's fine. I like them. I like them enough. Now, this is a ball of fur and a bad attitude. It's an A. This is the same fur ball, but when it grows up and it becomes a lion with a mean, sick, twisted pompadour. That's an A. Actually, that's an S. Yes, that's an S, baby. Next we have... This is a crocodile creature that has a bit of a candle theming to it. It's a B. This is some kind of prehistoric bug-like creature, I think. At least design-wise, I'm not quite sure. It's a C. This is a prima donna mollusk with psychic powers. She is beauty incarnate. That is, to me, if I can go up, hold on. That is, to me, S tier, but at the very, very top. There we go. This is a bird wearing a cape. Its wings are the cape, I should say. The coattails are nice. And this could be looked at as a hat, but it's part of its head. Yeah, it's a B. This is a little creature. It's a C. This is the little creature when it's evolved. And it's also a C. This is a caterpillar bug that's quite literally also a caterpillar, the vehicle. It's a cute idea. That's a B. This is the evolution of the caterpillar bug, which is a demolition ball. B. This is a mouse inside a tin can, and its tail is a tin can opener. That's a B. This is a scene bird, emo scene bird. That's a B. This is a robotic android, appears to be a robotic android bug or beetle with nerd glasses, and it looks so... Oh, look at them! Look at them! They are perfect. They are so good. They are so good. S. This is a bird designed or inspired by a jet. It appears to be so. C. This is a fly. C. This is a chunky, muscular yeti kind of creature. And we'll put them on A. And this is a ghostly figure or form. It's more interesting when it evolves, personally, and I'll put it here. And I have noticed, and I'm sure you too have noticed, that we are missing some monsters. We are missing some evolutionary lines, like the ones for the fly here, and the spectral figure. we are missing something. We are definitely missing the legendary ones, and maybe they're not here because it's spoilers, or maybe they haven't beaten the game yet when they did the tier list. I don't know. But they are missing something. This is not, by any means, shape or form, a completed list. It is not. I'll see if I can find a more completed list in the future. Maybe I'll add it to this video. But for now, this is my tier list. S+, S, A, B, C, whatever this is, and the platypus thing. The platypus, I noticed the mistake there, haha! So yes, and I have never done a tier list video before. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but if I do, it will be about something I deeply care about. Well, that's it, I guess. Have a nice day.